Lindsay, that's a dope looking medal you got there.
Look how big it is.
Sheesh.
In the picture we posted on Instagram, the medal looks infinitely bigger on me because I am a smaller person.
Yeah, and as per usual, whenever we post a picture, everyone's like, either Lindsay's really small or Wyatt's super big. I'm 6'3".
Yeah, well, it's pretty big.
Lindsay's 5'3".
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got these big fancy medals, which means that we completed our first marathon, and you have all been waiting for this moment because you're sick and tired of hearing about Lindsay's feet.
Yeah.
How'd your feet hold up?
They took some damage, but not as much as I was like mentally prepared for.
Okay, so how did this all start?
Oh, you started it.
Today is November 19th, 2021. Last night I hit up my friend Bryce. I asked him, bro, do you want to run a marathon with me? We got 23 weeks before the Toronto Marathon. He hit me back. I've never really thought about running one, but maybe. I'm gonna convince him and we're gonna train and run this marathon. I sent him this video, one of the videos that really inspired me. This is one of my favorite YouTube channels, Yes Theory. It basically sums up training and completing an Ironman race, which includes a marathon, along with 2 other ridiculous races. So hopefully after sending him this, if he watches it, he might get pumped up and be down to commit. We just gotta get him to say yes, boys. Hey Lindsay,
Yeah?
where were we?
At the gym.
What's today?
The first day training for a marathon.
I saw you ask Bryce, and Bryce didn't seem like he was gonna agree. And then I felt really bad, and I was like, oh, why can't he just do it all by himself?
Are you running May 1st with Lindsay and I?
Yeah, at the Toronto Marathon.
Yeah! Yes! Amazing. Oh, I'm so happy. I was so stressed out. I was like, why won't Bryce run with me?
Yeah. It's just without even really thinking about what it was or what I was agreeing to, I was like, okay, I'll just run it with you.
What the crap?
I just thought you couldn't do it all by yourself. You need a buddy. Oh,
Like, this is something that people, like, think about
you
for
can't do
years.
it alone.
And you're just like, it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I remember thinking in my head, like, yeah, I'm sure it'll be challenging, but like, it's so far away, like, I can do it. It was like 6 months away at the time.
When did it sink in what you had just signed up for?
The first time we ran after that.
What happened?
I don't want it.
Why are you crying?
I don't know. I just feel really, really challenged by this. My body hurts really bad. And I'm scared, I guess.
What are you scared of?
I won't be able to do it.
Oh.
I know I can though. It's really hard. I can like feel the limit of what my body can do right now.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
It takes a lot to be able to push past those limits.
Yeah.
I thought I could run 10K no problem because I'd done it with you in the past like 4 times. At least 2 of them I was crying. And then we ran 10K here together at some point after I agreed to do it. And I was like, oh my God, this is so hard. I have to run this 4 times and I can't even run it once, basically.
How far did you run today?
Almost 4.5 miles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah. I'm so hungry.
That means we're working hard.
Yeah, I haven't felt like this since I was lifting weights, which is significantly easier than running.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, we were running in the gym and I kept getting to like 4 miles on the treadmill and stopping, which isn't even 10K.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I remember at one point in January, you went out and did a run by yourself.
Right.
Alright, hey guys, it is January 10th. Wyatt and I have taken probably almost a month at this point off of training for the marathon. We were really busy, we went to Colorado, then it was Christmas, then we got COVID. So now we've recovered, it's a brand new year, and I'm about to go running outside despite the fact that it's like minus 10 degrees Celsius out because the Premier of Ontario has decided to close the gyms again. So yeah, that basically leaves me with no option because I really need to prepare for this marathon. It's like every breath in and out hurts so fucking bad.
Running when it's below 0 is like every breath is like a dagger in your lungs. Like it literally just feels like your snot is like freezing around your nose and stuff and like.
So that was like your first 10K outside and you did that because you were getting so nervous. And I remember like I was in bed and you came back and I was in bed because at this point I was like, I'll be fine.
Yeah. You were so
We got
unconcerned.
months, I'll train.
Yes.
Whatever. The gym's open back up and you hit the ground running with that. So what did you just do?
Popped a gigantic blister.
Blister is on screen now. Monday you ran an hour. Today, Wednesday, you ran another hour. And both times you did about...
Like 4 miles.
And we have to do 26.
And then it was around some point after this, the first signs of trouble appeared because my toenail started like discoloring and we went to the doctor actually.
What do I say when they ask me why I want to see the doctor?
Because you were told.
Ow! Fuck!
That's what you say, right there. That's exactly what you say, dude.
Oh, it's bad. It's really bad. I feel like a grandma.
You walk in and say, "Ow, fuck."
Jeez. Sorry, I did not mean to have that outburst.
Just when you clip, try let it go out skin, and it will be ingrown toenail. So be careful.
He tried to tell me it was an ingrown toenail. That's not possible. Like, it just got jacked up in 1 day's worth of running. So like that obviously like couldn't be what it was.
What did I say it was?
Oh, you thought it was an infection of some sort. So I took antibiotics, yeah, and then it did go away. I ended up going to the doctor twice for the same toenail. Nobody in this household has a problem with running a marathon except for my toenail. So what we didn't film, exactly what happened earlier, happened again. I went to the doctor, got the exact same antibiotics. Basically my toenail's not fully detached anymore. Or sorry, it's not fully attached anymore. So I don't want it to get caught on my shoe while I'm running. So I'm just gonna like tape it down. I think it just needs to be taped down like this so the top of it doesn't, you know, get caught on nothing.
Okay, so fast forward to like the month before, and things were getting heated in this house as far as training goes. The week before the marathon, I ran, well, we both did. We ran 23 kilometers, half a marathon, so that's like...
Or a little more than half.
My confidence went right up after we did that.
The whole time leading up to this marathon, this whole entire time, I have been scared and unsure if I could do it.
Marathon training's killing you.
Yeah, actually it is.
Just focus on how good it's gonna feel when you cross that finish line.
Yeah, really good.
It's gonna be crazy.
Totally crazy.
I'm gonna sleep for like 3 days.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a Sunday we ran. The Saturday before, we did like a group ice bath at our friend's Keegan's house, and there was like a bunch of friends from yoga that came out, and Lindsay came out, and then
Yeah.
you wanted to mention that, so.
Oh, I just wanted to mention it because like I woke up the day before the marathon and I was so nervous. Why, where are we headed?
Toronto.
What for?
Running a marathon.
We're running a marathon! I've been freaking out all day long. I've just
Yeah,
been
you're-
insufferable.
You're so happy and cheerful now when the
Yeah.
camera's on.
Yeah.
But earlier, it's just nothing but barking at me.
No, I've been so intolerable all morning. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I could feel like butterflies in my stomach like all day long. We went to like yoga, whatever, did the ice bath, did all those things, and then drove to the city that day because we drove there the day before. Picked up our little numbers, picked up our t-shirts. Oh my god, here we go, here we go. Hi.
Oh,
Woo! Okay, now see Bryce's.
nice.
Woo! Oh my god, okay. Alright guys, this is so exciting. Just for the chat, here's mine. Oh, thanks. Ooh, very nice, thank you. You too.
We got shirts and stuff, bro.
Oh, buddy. Are you gonna wear it tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll definitely,
Definitely wear it tomorrow while you're running.
Yeah.
Oh, look at your cute little shirt.
You know, mine's so much smaller.
Yeah, it's adorable.
So day of marathon, how did you feel when you woke up?
I didn't really feel a lot. I was excited to go and do the run. That's how I kind of felt.
En route to marathon. Are you ready?
Yeah, totally.
Bryce, are you ready?
We'll see.
Lindsay, are you ready? Sort of.
I feel like this run is like the chronicle of Lindsay's feet.
Oh yeah.
No.
I've got a pocket full of blister pads and Band-Aids. Advil.
Jeez.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was nervous. At the start line, when we got to the start line and we were in our little corrals or whatever, we were all standing there, but I was trying not to cry, just standing there at the start line. I knew what was ahead of me, in literally moments. That was so emotional for some reason, just standing there waiting.
What did you learn? What are the takeaways for you?
Literally just learned how capable of a person I am, because ever since I was a kid, I've had these really limiting beliefs that I'm not athletic, I'm frail, I'm weak, I'm not strong. When I was 10, I told my mom and dad, I'm gonna start running, I have this great idea, I'm gonna put on my Converse in the morning and go running. And they're like, no, you're not. You're never gonna be able to do that. And the first morning I got up to go running, I ran to the end of my street and got a cramp and got tired. And I just heard my parents in my head saying you can't do that. And I was just oh, they're right, I can't do that. And I just walked back home. And so for me, doing this was rewriting all of that. Totally overwriting those really damaging memories and beliefs about myself.
Wow.
Oh, I'm almost crying. So yeah, I did it for the kid me who thought that there's no way in this whole universe I could ever do anything like this, and just showed myself that I could. And anybody can. You guys can too. All you have to do is decide.
Wow.
Yeah. Thanks. So it's good. It's the more things that you accomplish, the more confident of a person you feel, the more capable you feel. And then next time you go to do a really hard thing, you're like, oh, well, I ran a marathon, I got a degree, I whatever, like did all these things. So like, obviously I can do this thing too. Now I'm like excited for the next thing. I crossed the finish line. And like up until marathon day, every time I trained, basically, I imagined myself crossing the finish line and like having my friends there and my family there and stuff.
Finishing the final portion of the race into a rather steady headwind, making things a little difficult, but real testimony to our athletes out on the course.
I remember crossing it, and the first thing I saw was like my mom cheering, and I was just like, oh my god, like I actually did this thing, and like totally like freaked out. I was crying then too, and I'm crying like reliving it. It's just such a big deal. I don't know. It's like one of the craziest things I've ever done.
Yeah.
Like we ran for 5 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then we had like our friends there, and my family was there. It was amazing. The
Oh,
same
yeah.
parents who were like, nah, you can't go jogging. They like watched me complete a 42-kilometer run. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, they did.
they did. They were really proud.
They were.
Yeah.
They were like, what?
Yeah, totally.
Damn.
Yeah.
I am still so proud of you.
Thanks.
Remember the first time I took you out running? And we got to like the 4-kilometer mark? You were crying and screaming at me. That was the day I learned she's an angry exerciser.
Yeah, that was so long ago too. Oh my gosh.
That was years and years ago now.
And now I like running and I want to run more.
Yeah.
Like by choice.
Yeah, like you were crying after 4. And yo, I talk a big game
Yeah.
because I wasn't phased, but Lindsay was the reason I finished. My right knee and my left hip by the 30-kilometer mark were just gone. I was so cocky.
You kind of were, honestly.
Typical me, dude. I was so cocky.
You kind of were.
None of it phased me. None of it phased me.
Yeah, but what happened at 30 kilometers?
Oh, I was limping. We
Yeah.
started talking out loud about like all the people in our lives that we care about and love. We started just talking about the fact that there's a chunk of them hanging out at the finish line waiting for us, and all the ways in which they support us in our daily. And a lot of those people, they live really far away, and then a chunk of them live here in our town. And like the gratitude and the love that I felt, and like we were kind of conjuring up in that moment, it just like came as like rocket fuel, and we started running again.
Yeah, it's
Started
unbelievable.
moving.
Literally, like my whole lower body was in like excruciating pain, and then it just went away.
Yeah, my knee just
Like it
stopped
just
too.
went away.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know how to describe that. Like it's insane.
After that moment, there was
Yeah.
succeeding moments in time where you were like, wow, you got to slow down. I was
Yeah.
moving so quick after that. Like
Yep.
it just felt so good to like take that second and like think about all those people and like why I'm really doing the likes of this. And it's because of like those family and friends that are doing ice baths with me and going to yoga with me and like coming over and having deep discussions and like trying to figure it out together, trying to like work through what we're all going through and trying to like get to a better place together. And like yeah, that's what to me that's what this marathon like represented, was just like the next step to something more. Yeah. Okay guys, we really hope you enjoyed this video and this update and this newer type of content that we're going to be trying out for the going future here. This channel has been, like, it started as a drum cover channel, and at some point, I think 6 years into the channel, Lindsay joined the channel and has been part of like the reactions and everything. But even outside of what we do share with you, there's so much more to our lives and things that we have on the go that we want to start to create here on the channel. So I hope you're up for some newer types of content, because that's where we're headed. And with all that said, I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you all very soon with something new.